Hey, what's up, students? Welcome to another episode of Next Level Students. This is our final one for the school year, so this is going to be a good one. Check it out, y'all. In today's episode, we're going to talk about qualities to look for in a relationship, arguments with parents, and also who's the one person I wouldn't want to sit next to in school. Episode 55 of Next Level Students. Let's get it. All right, question number one. What you got?
What arguments did you get into with your parents when you were younger?
Ooh, what did I argue with my parents about when I was younger? Can I say nothing? You feel me? Like, I ain't grow up in that world. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I was afraid to even have a disagreement with my mama. I ain't gonna lie. My mama about this tall, but she got them hands. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want no part with my mama. When she said something, I'm like, yes, ma'am. When, how, with whom, when you want me to do it, you know what I'm saying? But I get it, though. In the heart of hearts, you feel like you bumping heads with your parents. Some of y'all watching this, you might be having arguments, you might be having fights with your folks. Let me just say this here, cut on some slack. They're not perfect. I know they miss the mark, they get things wrong at times, but let me tell you something. You got some classmates, you got some people at your school that wish they still had their biological mom and dad. You know what I'm saying? You got some people at your school that wish they had a guardian like you that would care enough to give you a strict curfew or to be blowing your phone up or going through your stuff or saying don't close your door. Like, they care. If they ain't care, they just let you do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some classmates that wish their biological mom or dad was in their life. My biological father wasn't in my life. So if you got your dad and you came from him and y'all beefing, you might want to take a moment and just chill and receive whatever you can from them. They're not perfect, they do get it wrong, but they care about you. So I believe that when you tell yourself, you know what, regardless of what happens, mom, dad, guardian, loved one, grandma, I'ma honor you because I ain't paying no bills. I ain't putting no food on the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, you taking care of me, you went through the sacrifices, like, that's special. I wish my kids would act crazy. I seen that doctor put that long needle in my wife's back when she gave birth to my son, Jackson. I saw the pain that was on her face, the tears that came down her eyes, the pain, the frustration that parents go through. Like, it's heavy, y'all. And so do your part. Honor your mother and your father, honor your guardian so your days can be long and you can live a long, lasting, successful life. I'm giving y'all some keys to the game right now, right? So be cautious of that. I know y'all bumping heads, but trust me, they care for you, they rocking with you, and there's nothing that most of them wouldn't do for you. All right, question number 2, what you got?
What are some of the qualities that you look for when you were dating?
So that's a good question. So what should someone be looking for in a relationship? So I looked up, you know what I'm saying, my wife is beautiful and she's smart and she's giving and she's loving and she's kind and she's a hard worker, you know what I'm saying, but I wasn't looking at that. There were some other people that I presented to my mom. It's like, hey mom, look at her. And she was like, she ain't it. I'm like, but she fine. My mom was like, she ain't it, because she was able to sense some things about their character and their personality. So I'll say this to you, don't look so much on the outside. I once heard this quote that that man looks at the outside, you know what I'm saying, but what's important is he looks at the inside. So you don't want to look so much so on the outer appearance, because the outer appearance can change. What happens 10, 20, 30 years from now? What happens when you have a few kids or you get hurt in an accident? Like, what happens then? It's the inside, it's the character. You know what I'm saying? You want to find someone that's going to love you, someone that's going to appreciate you, someone that's going to make you better, someone that's going to hold you accountable, someone that's going to respect you. So if you say no, listen to me. If you say you want to wait, if you say I'm not comfortable with that, you want to find someone that says, hey, cool. You don't want to find someone that's like, prove your love. If you really love me, I can get with somebody. No, that's not love then. You let them go in and do whatever they want to do. You need to find somebody that respects you for you, not for your body. So there's a difference there. You know what I'm saying? Some people are in lust with you, and then there are some people who are in love with you. So you want to make sure that you first know who you are, where you know where your value system lies. As y'all go into this summer, I want you to go out here, have a good time. You live your best life, but don't let nobody pressure you to do nothing. You keep your value, you know what I'm saying? You keep your stature, you know what I'm saying? You let nobody determine what your worth is. You are beautifully and wonderfully made. And if somebody is placed in your life, they're either going to help you grow or they're going to set you back. So you make sure if you find somebody, that there's somebody that's going to love you, that's going to appreciate you, that's going to value you, someone that's intelligent, someone that sees the best in you and is willing to bring the best of you out, because you deserve nothing but the best. All right, question number 3. What you got?
Who would would you not typically sit next to class and why?
Who would I not want to sit by in class and why? Me, that's who. You know what I'm saying? Me. Like, if I really, like to this day, if I was going to night school, say if I was working on like my doctorate or something, my PhD, I really don't think there would be anybody that I wouldn't want to sit next to. You know what I'm saying? But I think back when I was in school, there are certain type of students. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest, it was me. I would not want to sit next to the 14-year-old Jeremy or the 17-year-old Jeremy. I wouldn't want to because he was a distraction. You know what I'm saying? He was obnoxious. He was always into stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to sit next to, because I'm like, bro, you distracted me. I'm trying to focus. So I wouldn't want to sit. I would sit in the back of the class. You know what I'm saying? And so this is what I would challenge you all with. You've got to ask yourself, who's going to set me back? You gotta ask yourself, like, who's gonna hold me back? For me, it was me. I was holding myself back. I chose to sit in the back of the class, but I brought about a change. I began to value education and my teachers. I told myself, ain't nobody gonna stop me from being successful. And everybody believes in me, I'm gonna rock with them. And everybody who don't believe in me, I'm gonna move them aside. And I went from the back of the classroom to the front of the plane. Hear me and hear me clearly. I love it when I walk in the airplane with my hoodie on, with my hat to the back, and they sit me down in first class. And they're like, Mr. Anderson, can I get you something to drink? People in first class be looking at me like, who's that, who's that? And I'm like, yo, I'm a regular guy, but I'm intelligent. I'm the published author of several books, and I travel across the globe speaking, using the gift that has been given to me to make an impact. I'm an educational consultant. You know what I'm saying? But at one point, I was in the back of the class. So some of y'all, you in the back of the class. And I want to challenge you right now to ask yourself, how can you move to the front of the plane? How can you go from the back of the class to the front of the plane and make your mark on the world? How can you go to that next level in life? Ask yourself that now. Now, we're going to look at this next level student of the week, and I want you to know something right now. She's human. When you hear about this next level student of the week, she's human just like you and just like me. But there's something different inside some people that make them say, I don't want to be average. I want to be special. And I got one shot at life, and I'm going to do the absolute best I can. And you have that opportunity. So to be honest with you, I would not have wanted to sit back with a 13, 15, 17-year-old Jeremy. You know what I'm saying? But now when I'm in the front of the plane, from the back of the class to the front of the plane, I'm sitting next to some people that's making some major moves across the world, and we're having some major dialogue, and I'm able to make a major impact because I had a mindset change. The question is are you the type of person that people want to sit by? And if so, why? Is it because you're just cool, or is it because there's a certain energy inside you? If you got that positive energy, I want you to keep that same energy all summer long. I want you reading books. I want you writing. I want you journaling. I want you growing. And I want you to take care of your mind so when you come back to school in August, September, you're ready to come back and dominate. Man, let's get it, y'all. Check out this next level student of the week, and you'll see exactly what I mean.
We have an incredible 16-year-old who has been accepted to 9 law schools. Taylor Schmitz is here with her secrets to success. Haley, it's so good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
So 9 law schools, but you have selected which one?
Have
so what is it?
SMU Dedman School of Law.
Haley Schmitz, you are our next level student of the week. Let me tell y'all what makes Haley so dope and so cool. She was 13 when she graduated from high school. Okay, that's epic. That's major, right? 16 when she graduated from college with a bachelor's degree. Then she got accepted into 9 different schools of law. Like, so she was able to take her pick, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a lawyer by its toe. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's amazing. And the one she chose is in the top 50 law schools in America. Now, she's gonna be going into criminal justice and an advocate, you know what I'm saying, for those who have been pushed aside. She wants to go into education and make sure that educational rights are there and civil rights. Like, it's a lot that she wants to do to make the world a better place. And so, Haley Schmitz, listen to me. You are what we call our next level student of the week. So what I want you all to think about as you think about Haley Schmitz, you know what I'm saying? She didn't just wake up and end up at this university and end up graduating from high school early. She was on Good Morning America. You know what I'm saying? That stuff don't happen. Hard work happens. So I'm sure she could have been playing on her phone. I'm sure she could have been on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, but she's like, yeah, I'm gonna do that later, but right now, let me hit these books. Let me maximize. I'm pretty sure with her graduating from high school early at the age of 13, I'm pretty sure that her summertime she was reading, she was applying herself. I'm pretty sure she wanted to have a good time, but she also said, you know what, there's something that I wanna make happen. There's some things I want to accomplish, so I'm gonna have to put forth the necessary things. And so this is what being a next level student is all about. Overcoming whatever it is you're going through, but telling yourself, I'm not gonna be average. So when we highlight these people, we highlight people who have went through tragic accidents. We highlight people who have come from extreme poverty. We highlight people who go above and beyond, who graduate from high school at the age of 13. Shoot, I was just walking into high school at the age of 13. And guess what? She got a brain just like me. She's human just like me. But some people say, yep, I'm not going to settle for this right here. I think I can do greater. And I think you all can too. So do me a favor. This summer, I want you to put that work in. I want you to sacrifice, have a good time. But at the same time, I want to make sure that you say, you know what? I'm going to go above and beyond so I can be everything I'm supposed to be. And when school comes around, August, September, I want you to be ready to run through the front door of that school and show the world how dominant and how phenomenal you can be. And if you're about to graduate, congratulations to you. Now let's go to that next level. College, career ready. You're going to go into the military. You're going to go to a trade school. You're going to go to university. Like, how you going to take your life to the next level? You have what it takes. And I believe in you. It's time for you to shine. Show the world what you got. And I'll see you at the top. Peace. Hey, what's up, my people? Look, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and check this out. I've got so many more in store for you. So subscribe and do me a favor. Please leave me a comment, an emoji, a thumbs up, something. Let me know you're feeling it. Me and my team put so much energy, time, and effort into it, and it's free for you. Just let me know you're feeling what we putting out here, and I'll see y'all real soon. Leave a comment. Peace.